Tonight, from the Palace in Hollywood, California, Comedy Central presents Mitch Hedberg.
Thank you. Hey, welcome to my half-hour special. Does anybody know who I am? Why did a bunch of people who don't know who I am show at my special? I used to live here in Los Angeles on Sierra Bonita, and I had an apartment, and I had a neighbor, and whenever he would knock on my wall, I knew he wanted me to turn my music down, and that made me angry because I like loud music, so when he knocked on the wall, I'd mess with his head. I'd say, "Go around. I cannot open the wall." I don't know if you have a doorknob on the other side, but over here there's nothing. It's just flat. I like an escalator, man, because an escalator can never break. It can only become stairs. All right. There would never be an escalator temporarily out of order sign. Only an escalator temporarily stairs. Sorry for the convenience. I rent a lot of cars, because I go on the road, I rent cars, and when I drive a rental car, I don't know what's going on with it, right? So a lot of times I drive for 10 miles with the emergency brake on. That doesn't say a lot for me, but it really doesn't say a lot for the emergency brake. It's really not an emergency brake, it's an emergency make the car smell funny lever. You can't please all the people all the time, and last night all those people were at my show. To do this show, I had to take a physical. They asked me a bunch of medical questions. And they were yes and no questions, but they were very strangely worded. Have you ever tried sugar or PCP? But I'm a stand-up comedian. I got into comedy to do comedy, which is weird, I know. But when you're in Hollywood and you're a comedian, everybody wants you to do other things besides comedy. They say, all right, you're a stand-up comedian. Can you act? Can you write? Write us a script. They want me to do things that's related to comedy, but not comedy. That's not fair. It's as though if I was a cook and I worked my ass off to become a good cook. They said, all right, you're a cook. Can you farm? The show's going all right, I guess. I'm trying to feel it out. I wanted to buy a candle holder, but the store didn't have one, so I got a cake. I went to a concert in New York City where I live. It was a heavy metal band called Monster Magnet. They were heavy, boy. The singer had no shirt on and leather pants, and he was playing a flying V guitar. And he stood on the monitor and he yells at the crowd. He said, "How many of you people feel like human beings tonight?" And then he said, "How many of you people feel like animals?" And the thing is, everyone cheered after the animals part. But I cheered after the human beings part because I did not know there was a second part to the question. I said, yes, I do feel like a human. I do not feel like a tree. I don't have a girlfriend. I just know a girl who would get really mad if she heard me say that. I got into an argument with a girlfriend inside of a tent. That's a bad place for an argument, because then I tried to walk out and slam the flat. How are you supposed to express your anger in this situation? Zipper it up really quick. I like to drink before the show. I have a couple drinks before I go on stage. Every time people applaud, I'm always going, no, hold on. But alcoholism is a disease, but it's like the only disease that you can get yelled at for having. Provocative. Damn it, Otto, you're an alcoholic. Damn it, Otto, you have lupus. One of those two doesn't sound right. I want to be a race car passenger. Just a guy who bugs the driver. Say, man, can I turn on the radio? You should slow down. Well, we got to keep going in circles. Man, you really like Tide. I play golf. I'm not good at golf. I never got good. I never got a hole-in-one, but I did hit a guy, and that's way more satisfying. You're supposed to yell 4, but I was too busy mumbling, there ain't no way that's gonna hit him. I bought a donut, and they gave me a receipt for the donut. I don't need a receipt for a donut. I'll just give you the money, you give me the donut. And the transaction. We don't need to bring ink and paper into this. I just cannot imagine a scenario where I'd have to prove that I bought a donut. Some skeptical friend, don't even act like I didn't get that donut. I got the documentation right here. Oh wait, it's back home in the file, under D, for donut. But we all know what D is. I like baked potatoes, man. I don't have a microwave oven. It takes forever to cook a baked potato in a conventional oven. Sometimes I'll just throw one in there, even if I don't want one. But by the time it's done, who knows? I throw a potato in it and go on vacation. My friend did this to me. My friend came up to me and he said this. He said, hey, you know what I like? Mashed potatoes. It's like, dude, you got to give me time to guess. If you're going to quiz me, you must put a pause in there. I had a box of Ritz crackers, and on the back of the box of Ritz crackers, I had all these suggestions as to what to put on top of the Ritz. So try it with turkey and cheese. Try it with peanut butter. Oh, come on, man, they're crackers. That's why I got them. I like crackers. There ain't no suggestion. Put a Ritz on top of Ritz. I didn't buy them because they're little edible plates. Sometimes I go to like a craft fair and I see a jar of jelly beans. He said, guess how many jelly beans are in the jar and you win a prize. Oh, come on, man. Let me just have some. I'll tell you what, you guess how many I want. If you said a handful, you are right. I have two sisters, and one of them is named Wendy, and if you ask Wendy if I was weird, she'd probably say, yeah, but that's backwards, because she's weird. Because she has like a husband and 2 children, and they have a family photo on top of their VCR where they're all looking slightly to the left. As though something is going on over there. The camera is right in front of you. But I guess something happened to the left that made everybody happy. They said, my sister is cross-eyed, so she can't quite pull it off. One eye is right on. I was at a casino, I was standing by the door. And a security guard came over and said, "You're gonna have to move. You're blocking the fire exit." As though if there was a fire, I wasn't gonna run. If you're flammable and have legs, you are never blocking a fire exit. I hate turkeys. If you go to the grocery store and you stand in front of the lunch meat section for too long, you start to get pissed off at turkeys. You see like turkey ham, turkey pastrami, turkey bologna. Somebody needs to tell the turkeys, man, just be yourself. I already like you, little brother. You do not need to emulate the other animals. You got your own thing going. I used to draw you. You know, if you had a couple fingers missing, you would draw a screwed up turkey. That turkey was in an accident. I go to a lot of bars when I'm on the road. A lot of bars have black lights. And when a bar has black lights, everybody looks very cool. Except for me. Because I was under the impression that the mustard stain came out. I think Pizza Hut is the cockiest pizza chain on the planet. Because Pizza Hut will accept all competitors' coupons. That makes me wish I had my own pizza place. Mitch's Pizzeria. This week's coupon, unlimited free pizza. Special note, coupon not good at any of the Mitch's Pizza locations. Free pizza oven with purchase of a small Coke. 2 for Tuesday, buy one pizza, get one franchise free. Whenever I walk, people try to hand me out flyers. And when someone tries to hand me out a flyer, it's kind of like they're saying, "Here, you throw this away." I can't floss my teeth, man. I can't get into the flossing thing. People who smoke cigarettes, they say, "Man, you don't know how hard it is to quit smoking." Yes, I do. It's as hard as it is to start flossing. You seem jittery. Yeah, I'm about to floss. I like cinnamon rolls. That's why I wish they made like a cinnamon roll incense. Because I don't always have time to make a pan. Perhaps I'd rather light a stick and then have my roommates wake up with false hopes. I played in a death metal band. People either loved us or they hated us, or they thought we were okay. A lot of death metal bands have intense names like Rigor Mortis, or Mortuary, or Obituary. We weren't that intense. We just went with Injured. Later on, we changed it to a cappella as we were walking out of the pawn shop. I smoked cigars occasionally. I don't know a lot about cigars. Like a man at the cigar store, the man behind the counter said, "What kind of cigars do you like?" It's a boys. I was at a bar, I was minding my own business, no one was talking to me because I just did a show. This guy bumped into me, which is cool, but he didn't apologize. He said, "Move." And I thought that was rude, so I said, "Go to hell." Then I started to run. He caught up with me. He had a mustache, a goatee, a pair of earrings, a pair of sunglasses. His hair was in a ponytail, and he was wearing a hat. He said, "Hey, you got a lot of nerve." I said, "Hey, you got a lot of cranium accessories." This is a smart crowd. When I play the dumb crowds, I have to say, "You got a lot of on your head." Acid was my favorite drug. Acid opened up my mind. It expanded my mind. Because of acid, I now know that butter is way better than margarine. I saw through the bull. When I was on acid, I would see things like beams of light, and I would hear sounds that sounded an awful lot like car horns. When we were on acid, we would go into the woods, because when you're in the woods tripping, there's less likely a chance you'd run into an authority figure. But we ran into a bear. That was even more of a buzzkill. My friend Dwayne was standing there, raising his right hand, swearing to help prevent forest fires. We got him away from the bear. He put his arm around my shoulder. He said, "Mitchell, Smokey is way more intense in person." I went to England to tell jokes, and I wanted to do my Smokey the Bear joke in England. So I had to ask the English people if they know who Smokey the Bear was. But they don't. Because in England, Smokey the Bear is not the forest fire prevention representative. They have Smacky the Frog. It's a lot like a bear, but it's a frog. And I think that's a better system. I think we should adopt it. Because bears can be mean. But frogs are always cool. Like never has there been a frog hopping toward me, and I thought, man, I better play dead. Here comes that frog. I've never said, here comes that frog in a horrifying manner. It's always like optimistic. Like, hey, here comes that frog. All right. Maybe he will settle near me. And I can pet him. And put him in a mayonnaise jar. With a stick and a leaf. To recreate what he's used to. I wear V-neck shirts always. This is a V-neck I got on. My neck is so fragile, man. I can't wear a regular neck shirt. It hurts. And I especially hate turtlenecks. Like wearing a turtleneck is like being strangled by a really weak guy. All day. Like if you wear a turtleneck and a backpack, it's like a weak midget trying to bring you down. You know when you go to a restaurant on the weekends, it gets busy, so they start a waiting list, they start calling out names. They say like, Dufresne, party of two. Table ready for Dufresne, party of two. And if no one answers, they'll say the name again. Dufresne, party of two. But then if no one answers, they'll just go right on to the next name. Bush, party of three. Yeah, but what happened to the Dufresnes? No one seems to care. Who can eat at a time like this? People are missing. You people are selfish. The Dufresnes are in someone's trunk right now with duct tape over their mouth. And they're hungry. That's a double whammy. We need help. Bush, search party of three. You can eat once you find the Dufresnes. I think Pringle's initial intention was to make tennis balls. But on the day that the rubber was supposed to show up, a big truckload of potatoes arrived. And Pringles is a laid-back company. They said, "F it, cut them out." I wrote a script and I gave it to a guy who reads scripts, and he read it and he said he really likes it, but he thinks I need to rewrite it. I said, "F that, I'll just make a copy." I love you guys. Thanks for coming to my special.
I like rice. Rice is great when you're hungry and you want 2,000 of something. All right. Yeah. My mom loves those applause breaks. Refried beans. I like refried beans. That's why I want to try fried beans, because maybe they're just as good and we're wasting time. I went to a pizzeria. I ordered a slice of pizza. The dude gave me the smallest slice possible. If the pizza was a pie chart for what people would do if they found $1 million, this dude gave me the donate it to charity slice. I would like to exchange this for the keep it. I tried to walk into Target, but I missed. I think the entrance to Target should have people splattered all around. I was walking by a dry cleaner at 3 a.m. and the sign said, "Sorry, we're closed." You don't have to be sorry. It's 3 a.m. and you're a dry cleaner. It would be ridiculous for me to expect you to be open. I'm not going to walk in at 10 and say, "Hey, man, I walked by at 3. You guys were closed. Somebody owes me an apology." I've been working. Hey, that's right. You guys did that for my mom. I find that Duck's opinion of me is very much influenced over whether or not I have bread. A duck loves bread, but he does not have the capability to buy a loaf. That's the biggest joke on the duck ever. Like if I worked at a convenience store and a duck came in and grabbed a loaf of bread with his beak and walked out, I'd let him go. I say, "Come back tomorrow, bring your friends." I bought a 2-bedroom house, but it's up to me how many bedrooms there are though, isn't it? This bedroom has an oven in it. This bedroom has a lot of people sitting around watching TV. This bedroom is AKA a hallway. This bedroom's over in that guy's house. Sir, you have one of my bedrooms. Stay out. If you're watching a parade, make sure you stand in one spot. Don't follow it. It never changes. And if you don't like the parade, run in the opposite direction. You will fast forward the parade. You know what, man? I got a parrot. The parrot talked, but it did not say "I'm hungry," so it died. I like sandwiches, but I hate sandwiches at New York delis. There's too much meat on the sandwich. It's like a cow with a cracker on either side. What would you like? A pastrami sandwich? Anything else? Yeah, a loaf of bread and some other people? You know, I order the club sandwich all the time, and I'm not even a member, man. I don't know how I get away with it. I like my sandwiches with 3 pieces of bread. So do I. Well, let's form a club. I like to wear this pass because it helps me know when I'm upside down.
This shirt is dry clean only, which means it's dirty. All right. Dry clean only, all right? All right, I'm ready to go.
I had an apartment in Los Angeles, and I had a neighbor, and whenever he would knock on my wall, I knew he wanted me to turn my music down, and that made me angry because I like loud music. So when he knocked on the wall, I'd mess with his head. I'd say, "Go around." I cannot open the wall. I don't know if you have a doorknob on the other side, but over here there's nothing. I like Kit Kats unless I'm with 4 or more people. When I wear t-shirts, I can only wear V-necks because my neck is very fragile. I cannot wear a regular neck shirt, it hurts. And I especially hate turtlenecks. Like wearing a turtleneck is like being strangled by a really weak guy. All damn day. Like if you wear a turtleneck and a backpack, it's like a weak midget trying to bring you down. I thought my teeth were white until I washed my face with Noxzema. They are off-white. I'm not even white, I'm off-white. It's a new race, we will prevail. I saw a commercial on late night TV. It said, forget everything you know about slipcovers. So I did. And it was a load off my mind. Then the commercial tried to sell slipcovers, but I didn't know what the hell they were. You guys are cool, man.
I wrote a script and I gave it to a guy who reads scripts, and he read it and he said he really likes it, but he thinks I need to rewrite it. I said, fuck that, I'll just make a copy.
I went to the doctor, all he did was suck blood from my neck. Do not go see Dr. Acula. I like to take a toothpick and throw it in the forest and say, you're home.
I get up in the morning, I make myself a bowl of instant oatmeal, and then I don't do anything for an hour. Which makes me wonder why I need the instant oatmeal. I could get the regular oatmeal and feel productive.
Mitch Hedberg.
I like to wear this pass because it helps me know when I'm upside down. Hey, I was getting my teeth whitened, but then I said, forget that, I'll just get a tan instead. I saw a billboard. It said, estimated lotto jackpot, 55 million. See, I didn't know that shit was estimated. That would suck if you want to go, oh, we were off by 2 zeros. We estimate that you are angry. I like rice. Rice is great when you're hungry and you want 2,000 of something. I saw a commercial on late night TV. It said, forget everything you know about slipcovers. So I did. And it was a load off my mind. Then the commercial tried to sell slipcovers, but I didn't know what the hell they were. You guys are cool, man. Canada is all right. I like the American-Canadian border, because if you're walking along the border with a friend and you push your friend into Canada, he can't push you back right away, because first he has to go through customs. What brings you to Canada, that asshole? When you leave it, when I regain my equilibrium? I went to the doctor, all he did was suck blood from my neck. Do not go see Dr. Acula. Dr. Scholl makes foot products. And he's a doctor, so he went to school for a long time. But it doesn't take a lot to figure out that stepping on a cushion will be more comfortable. That guy wasted lots of time at school, because I'd have bought that shit from a Mr. Scholl. Maybe even a senior show. I got a belt on that's holding up my pants, and my pants have belt loops that hold up my belt. I don't know what's really happening down there. Who is the real hero? I walked by a dry cleaner at 3 a.m. and the sign says, sorry, we're closed. You don't have to be sorry, it's 3 a.m. and you're a dry cleaner. It would be ridiculous for me to expect you to be open. I'm not gonna walk in at 10 a.m. and say, hey man, I walked by at 3 and you guys were closed. Somebody owes me an apology. I called the hotel operator. She said, how can I direct your call? Well, you could say action, and I will begin to dial. Then when I say goodbye, you can yell cut. And if you want, you can wear a beret and knickers. Is a hippopotamus, or a really cool opotamus? Hey, man, if you're a fish and you want to become a fish stick, you have to have very good posture. You can't be a slouchy fish or you will be a fish clump. I went to the store, I bought 8 apples. The clerk said, do you want me to put them in a bag? I said, oh no, man, I juggle. But I can only juggle 8. If I'm ever here buying 9 apples, bag them up. I got a new CD, it's in stores. And when you have a CD in stores, you have to do in-store appearances. If nobody shows up, I just pretend like I'm shopping. That's how I shop. I sit behind a table with a pen. I hate to dream. Dreaming takes energy. Sleeping is supposed to be a relaxing affair. I lay down on the bed, it feels great. Next thing you know, I have to build a go-kart with my ex-landlord. Hey, if you can't sleep, count sheep. Don't count endangered animals, you will run out. I order the club sandwich all the time, and I'm not even a member, man. I don't know how I get away with it. I like my sandwiches with 3 pieces of bread. So do I. Well, let's form a club. Okay, but we need some more stipulations. Yes, we do. Instead of cutting the sandwich once, let's cut it again. Hell yeah, 4 triangles. We'll position them into a circle. And in the middle, we will dump chips. Or potato salad. Cool, I can deal with that. Let me ask you a question. How you feel about frilly toothpicks? I'm for them. Well, this club is formed then. I like to take a toothpick and throw it in the forest and say, you're home. Some people think I'm high on stage. I would never get high before a show, because when I'm high, I don't want to stand in front of a bunch of people that I don't know. That does not sound comfortable. Like when you're high and a joke doesn't work, it's extra scary. It's like, whoa, what the hell happened there? I am retreating within myself. Why have all these people gathered? And why am I elevated? Why am I not facing the same way as everyone else? And what is this electric stick in my hand? I like the way this is situated here. It seems like you guys were chasing me, closing in, then said, "F it, let's sit down." All right, thank you very much.
Our next guest was a hit at the Just for Laughs Comedy Festival in July. He's working on his own series for Fox. Time magazine spotlighted him as one of comedy's fastest rising talents. And he's a fabulous comic, folks. I know you're going to love him. Please welcome Mitch Hedberg.
Thank you. This is 5 minutes of my act. All right. All right. This shirt is dry clean only, which means it's dirty. All right, you're not into me yet. You will be, hopefully, by 5 minutes. I got into an argument with a girlfriend inside of a tent. That's a bad place for an argument, because then I tried to walk out and slam the flap. How are you supposed to express your anger in this situation? Zipper it up really quick? I bought a donut and they gave me a receipt for the donut. I don't need a receipt for a donut, man. I'll just give you the money, you give me the donut. End of transaction. We don't need to bring ink and paper into this. I just cannot imagine a scenario where I would have to prove that I bought a donut. Come on now, don't start liking me now. All right. I can't wait till the set is over, because I have a roll of lifesavers in my pocket and pineapple is next. All right. I don't own a cell phone or a pager. I just hang around everyone I know all the time. Someone needs to get a hold of me, they just say Mitch. And I say what? And turn my head slightly. I like an escalator, man, because an escalator cannot break. It just becomes stairs. There is no such sign that says escalator temporarily out of order. Only a sign that says escalator, temporarily stairs. I saw a duck in downtown Boise, Idaho, and I knew he was lost because ducks ain't supposed to be downtown. Ain't nothing for him there. So I figured I'd give him some bread, help him out. So I went to a Subway. I said, let me just have a bun only. But they wouldn't sell me just a bun. They said I had to have something on it. I guess the two halves ain't supposed to touch. So I said, all right, put some lettuce on it then, something that's easy to dust off. So they sold me a lettuce sub. They said, that'll be $1.75. I said, it's for a duck. They said, all right, then it's free. See, I did not know that. Ducks eat for free at Subway. Had I known that, I would have ordered a much larger sandwich. Let me have the steak fajita sub. But don't bother ringing it up. It's for a duck. There are 6 ducks out there right now. I'm laughing at my own things now. I have to jumpstart the laughs a little. I play golf. I'm not very good at golf. I never got a hole in one, but I did hit a guy. And that's way more satisfying. You're supposed to yell 4, but I was too busy mumbling. There ain't no way that's gonna hit him. I always hope the band backs me up, but tonight, no. I always hope the band digs me, you know, because the band is cool. All right, but they ain't laughing. I play blackjack. I'm not addicted to gambling. I'm addicted to sitting in a semicircle. Sometimes I'll see like a jar of jelly beans and it's a contest. If you guess how many jelly beans are in the jar, you win a car. Oh, come on, man. Let me just have some. Let's make a compromise. You guess how many I want. I had a bag of Fritos once. They were Texas grill Fritos. These Fritos had grill marks on them. Hell yeah. Reminds me of summer when we used to fire up the barbecue and throw down on some Fritos. I can still see my dad with the apron on. You better flip that Frito, Dad. You know how I like it. All right, thank you. That's it.
Mitch Hedberg, ladies and gentlemen, one more time, Mitch Hedberg. That was so good that Orrin wants to give you his real black film award. That's how good that was, man.
Man, they didn't laugh up front, though. That was a little weird.
Great to have you here. I know it's only, what, your second time in Canada, or second or third time?
Oh, no, someone misinformed you. I've been here a few times.
I'm sorry,
yeah.
so we won't talk about your walk-on on Traders.
I had a hard time getting in Canada for a while because I was arrested when I was 18 for stealing stuff out of cars, you know?
Oh, yeah. So you did it more than once, but you were innocent.
Right, exactly. But I stole Tupperware, and then I got arrested, and they wouldn't let me in Canada because I stole Tupperware. It was really silly. Canada really likes leftovers.
Especially when you could have just...
I'm so glad to hear we're being so well protected.
We're all wearing black. I love that.
Was the Tupperware for personal use, or?
It was from my mom because Christmas was approaching.
You're working on your new film, Los Enchiladas. You've been working on that for a while.
Yeah,
Why don't you tell the folks, give them the plot of Los Enchiladas.
It's about a Mexican restaurant in the Midwest, Minnesota, where I grew up. You know, because Mexican there is not really Mexican food. You know, it's just like melted cheese over anything. Yeah. So like, I just kind of parodied a Mexican restaurant.
Right.
A lot of people say, when will the film be out? I said, I don't know, man. You know, just come on over. I'll show it to you.
because I don't know if it's going to make it to the theaters.
So you're doing distribution as well.
Yeah, oh yeah, I'm running around with
good.
the videotape.
Good, I'm glad. And you just got a development deal from Fox?
Yeah, Fox gave me, you know, the paper, Toronto Sun, they printed how much money I made in the development deal. And it was a sweet development deal, but now everyone knows I got money, and then they told me where I'm working all week, so I'm scared. People are going to be trying to roll me after the show.
Well, you might as well say it. I mean, how much did they give you? They gave you quite a bit of money. It was a record.
Oh, yeah, they gave me $500,000, but I won't see that. You know, I'll see like 10,000 after commission. Right. Because I have a bad deal with my
Now,
manager.
these guys gave you $500,000 based on your performance. My assumption is they didn't actually meet you.
No, hell no.
There's no way they did
I had nothing to do with it, man. All I had to do was go up on stage and then go and drink somewhere.
All right.
And my manager took care of everything else. Next thing you know, he said, "You got some money?" I said, "All right."
All right. What are you going to buy with it?
I'm going to pay off some old debts, things I already bought. I got a lot of things
Like
to pay off.
Tupperware you owe people, stuff like that? Good. Great to have you here,
Thanks,
man.
Mike.
Great to have
All
you.
right.
Mitch Hedberg.
All right, welcome back. Our next comedian has appeared at the Montreal Comedy Festival, Late Night with David Letterman. Please welcome Mitch Hedberg, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you. All right. I was going to say, how's everybody, but then I refrained. Did anyone see me on a Letterman show? No? All right. All right. I know like 4 million people watch that show, and I don't know where they are. I cannot locate them. But I believe that, you know, that's my dream introduction right there, you know. You might have seen this next comedian on the David Letterman show. But I believe more people have seen me at the store. You know? And that would be a better introduction. You might have seen this next comedian at the store. And people would say, hell yes, I have. He likes kiwi fruit. Yeah. I didn't like kiwi at first because I thought it was like watermelon. I thought you had to spit out the seeds. That was a risk doing that joke. This jacket is dry clean only, which means it's dirty. Dry clean only, all right, here we go. Here we go, I'm ready to go to the bar. Hey, I think a rotisserie is like a really morbid Ferris wheel for chickens. It's a strange piece of machinery. We will take the chicken, kill it, and impale it, and then rotate it. And I'll be damned if I'm not hungry. Because spitting chicken carcasses make my mouth water. I like dizzy chicken with some mashed potatoes. You know, you can't please all the people all the time. And last night, all those people came to my show. Do I got watermelon in my teeth? I feel like they got free watermelon in the bag, and I've been overindulging. I opened up a yogurt, and underneath the lid, it said, "Please try again." They were having a contest I was unaware of. But I thought I might have opened the yogurt wrong. or maybe your play was trying to inspire me. Come on, Mitch, don't give up. Please try again. A message of inspiration from your friends at Yo Play. Fruit on the bottom, hope on top. I'm so unanimated once the cameras are rolling. At the wrong time to be unanimated, I would say. All right. I can't wait till this set's over because I have a roll of lifesavers in my pocket and pineapple is next. All right. You know, if I made an orange juice, I wouldn't be so hardcore on people. I would be more polite. Like, I would not print shake well on the carton because you don't know how good people can shake, you know? I would write, shake to the best of your ability. They don't have a diagram that shows the uninitiated how to shake. All right, put it over here, then put it over here, then put it over here quicker. I like to work in Las Vegas. Las Vegas is a very exciting town. And, I work at the Riviera Hotel. There's 4 comedians on the bill, and we all had similar hair because we were all using the Riviera in-house shampoo. It was 2-in-1 shampoo. 2-in-1 is not a good term because it's not real. Because 1 is not big enough to hold 2. That's why 2 was created. If it was 2-in-1, it would be overflowing. I like to play blackjack. It's my favorite game. And my friend is a blackjack dealer, and on his forearm, he has a tattoo of an ace and a jack. See, I'm a blackjack player. On my forearm, I'm going to get a tattoo of a 10 and a 2. Then maybe later, a king. I wish 12 was a game in Las Vegas. All right. I basically said the joke again. I get up in the morning and I make myself a bowl of instant oatmeal, and then I don't do anything for an hour, which makes me wonder why I need the instant oatmeal. I could get the regular oatmeal and feel productive. I like Kit Kats unless I'm with 4 or more people. I work at this club in Nashville, and it's a 5-night-a-week club or something. And I wasn't getting very many laughs, so the club owner took me aside. He said, "Mitch, you're not getting a lot of laughs. You're gonna have to vacuum." He made me vacuum the club. It was embarrassing. So I told the next guy, "Hey, y'all gotta start laughing. Otherwise, don't drop anything." Were they a good crowd? Yeah, they were neat. Some comedy clubs, they hand out comment cards, and those are rude. I don't like those. You know? Like, I'll pretend this is one here. Like, people fill it out, there's a name and address, and there's a line that says comments, and people write down what they thought of the show. And sometimes people write negative things, and that's not necessary. Like, I read something that say, "Mitch sucks." Then you look up above, it has their name and address. That's right, I do suck, but I got a lot of free time. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Mitch Hedberg. We'll be right back. Great job.
Please welcome Mitch Hedberg.
Thank you. Thank you. Have they told you enough that we're recording a CD? So you could pick it up and not recognize your laugh. You won't even want to buy it because you've already seen it. So this is not the target market. I have an old CD. See, this one will be in stores. The only way I can get my old CD into a store is if I would take one in and leave it. They say, "Sir, you forgot this." No, I did not. That is for sale. Please alphabetize it. Oh, man, I can't tell you what hotel I'm staying at, but there are 2 trees involved. Listen. They said, let's call this hotel something tree. So they had a meeting. It was quite short. They said, how about a tree? No, double tree. Hell yeah. Meeting adjourned. I had my heart set on quadruple tree. Well, we were almost there. I got a do not disturb sign on my hotel door. It says do not disturb. It's time to go with don't disturb. It's been do not for too long. We need to embrace the contraction. Don't disturb. Do not psychs you out. Do. All right, I get to disturb this guy. Not. Shit. I need to read faster. I like to wear do not disturb signs around my neck so that little kids can't tell me knock knock jokes. Say, hey, how you doing, nephew? Knock knock. Read the sign, punk. I met the girl who works at the DoubleTree front desk. She gave me her phone number. It's 0. I tried to call her from here. Some other woman answered. I said, you sound older. My hotel doesn't have a 13th floor because of superstition. But come on, man. People on the 14th floor, you know what floor you're really on. What room are you in? 1401. No, you're not. Jump out the window. You will die earlier. Because 13's an unlucky number, right? Well, then so should the letter B be, because B looks like a scrunched together 13. Hello, what is your name? Bob. Get the fuck away. If 13's unlucky, then 12 and 14 are guilty by association. I saw you 12, you were hanging out with 13. No, I wasn't, I was with 11. You talked to 14 about that shit. What you got to say, 14? Me divided by 2 equals 7? All right, I was with 13, shit. Maybe they can add some laughs to that joke. They say the recipe for Sprite is lemon and lime, but I tried to make it at home. There's more to it than they act. Want some more homemade Sprite? Not till you figure out what the fuck else is in it. I like refried beans. That's why I want to try fried beans, because maybe they're just as good and we're wasting time. You don't have to fry them again after all. I eat a lot of sandwiches. Who doesn't, man? Sandwiches are easy to eat. But I hate sandwiches at New York delis. Too much fucking meat on the sandwich. It's like a cow with a cracker on either side. What would you like, sir? A pastrami sandwich. Anything else? Yeah, a loaf of bread and some other people. What kind of bread? Rye. No, fuck. Banana. You got banana bread? What kind of cheese? Cottage. Get the fuck out. I'm not making a banana bread pastrami cottage cheese sandwich. That will severely ruin my reputation. I order the club sandwich all the time, and I'm not even a member, man. I don't know how I get away with it. I like my sandwiches with 3 pieces of bread. So do I. Well, let's form a club then. Okay, but we need some more stipulations. Yes, we do. Instead of cutting the sandwich once, let's cut it again. Yes, 4 triangles. And we will position them into a circle. And in the middle, we will dump chips. Or potato salad. Okay. Let me ask you a question. How you feel about frilly toothpicks? I'm for 'em. Well, this club is formed. Spread the word on menus nationwide. I like my sandwiches with alfalfa sprouts. Well, you're not in the fucking club. I went to a pizzeria, I ordered a slice of pizza. The fucker gave me the smallest slice possible. If the pizza was a pie chart for what people would do if they found $1 million, the fucker gave me the donate it to charity slice. I would like to exchange this for the keep it. Gotta have a drink here. I saw this wino, he was eating grapes. He's like, dude, you have to wait. I like to drink red wine. This girl says, doesn't red wine give you a headache? Yeah, eventually. But the first and the middle part are amazing. I'm not gonna stop doing something because of what happens at the end. Mitch, do you want an apple? No, eventually it'll be a core. I went to the store, bought 8 apples. The clerk said, do you want me to put them in a bag? I said, oh no, man, I juggle. But I can only juggle 8. If I'm ever here buying 9 apples, fucking bag them up. I saw a guy juggling chainsaws. It was cool, but unless something needed to be sawed down, then it's just annoying. It's like, come on, Rick, can we use one? Track number 5 will not be chainsaw juggling. It will be this one. I was gonna have my teeth whitened, but then I said, fuck that, I'll just get a tan instead. I got some tartar control toothpaste. I still got tartar, but that shit's under control. If the tartar gets out of line, I'm like, come on, man, you know the deal. Fall in. You crazy ass tartar. I got so much tartar, I don't have to dip my fish sticks in shit. That's actually kind of gross, you know? After that joke, I always clarify that I'm just joking. I don't know how much tartar I actually have. I believe it's the average amount. If we all did a tartar test right now, my name would be right in the fucking middle. I would like to go fishing and catch a fish stick. That would be convenient. I could easily get a job with Mrs. Paul's. They just put me in a boat with some empty boxes. And I will return them to the freezer section of your neighborhood grocery store. You know when there's a fishing show on TV, they catch the fish, but they let it go. They don't want to eat the fish, but they do want to make it late for something. Where were you? I got caught! Bullshit, let me see the inside of your lip. Fish are always eating other fish. If fish could scream, the ocean would be loud as shit. You would not want to submerge your head. Nothing but fish going, ah, fuck. I thought I looked like that rock. I got 2 straws in here in case one breaks down. You know, crazy straws, they go all over the place. These fucking straws are sane. They never lost their mind. They said, we're going straight to the mouth. That fucker who takes a while to get there, he's crazy. Yeah, vending machines are a big part of my life. I like when you reach into the vending machine to grab your candy bar, that flap goes up to block you from reaching up. That's a good invention. Before that, it was hard times for the vending machine owners. What candy bar are you getting? That one? And everyone on the bottom row? I want to make a vending machine that sells vending machines. It'd have to be real fucking big. I was gonna get a candy bar, the button I was supposed to push was HH. So I went to the side, I found the H button, I pushed it twice. Fucking potato chips came out, man, because they had an HH button, for Christ's sakes. You need to let me know. I'm not familiar with the concept of HH. I did not learn my AABBCCs. God damn it. I get the Reese's candy bar. If you read that name Reese's, that's an apostrophe S. Reese's, apostrophe S on the end of that name. That means the candy bar is his. I didn't know that. Next time you're eating a Reese's candy bar and a guy named Reese comes by and says, let me have that, you better hand it over. I'm sorry, Reese. I didn't think I'd ever run into you. You're a fucking bully, man. Let me at least have a piece. The Kit Kat candy bar has the name Kit Kat imprinted into the chocolate. That robs you of chocolate. That's a clever chocolate-saving technique. I go down to the factory. You owe me some letters. Hey, check this joke out. If you want to talk to me after the show, I'll be fucking surprised. I'm I'm gonna have to have some liner notes for that joke. Like, during that joke, he points to the back. So people get the full experience. I'm gonna do a bunch of jokes that require the actual seeing me. And the CD will piss people off. Hey, what do you think of that shirt? Where the fuck, man? That's ridiculous. God damn, look at that haircut. You're fucking nuts, dude. Those people will not get the full experience of those jokes. If you find yourself lost in the woods, fuck it, build a house. Well, I was lost, but now I live here. I've severely improved my predicament. I bought a house, it's a 2-bedroom house, but I think it's up to me how many bedrooms there are, don't you? Fuck you, real estate lady. This bedroom has an oven in it. This bedroom has a lot of people sitting around watching TV. This bedroom's over in that guy's house. Sir, you got one of my bedrooms. Are you aware? Don't decorate it. I got a king-size bed. I don't know any kings, but if one came over, I guess he would be comfortable. Oh, you're a king, you say? Well, we won't believe what I have in store for you. It is to your exact specifications. I did not know you guys were all the same size. I think I can set your lady up, too. When I was a boy, I laid in my twin-size bed, wondering where my brother was. I don't have a microwave oven, but I do have a clock that occasionally cooks shit. I want to get a job naming kitchen appliances. That seems easy, you know? Refrigerator, toaster, blender. You just say what the thing does, then you add Kitchen Appliance Naming Institute. What does this thing do? It keeps shit fresh. Well, that's a fresher. I'm going on break. I had a Mr. Pibb. Mr. Pibb is a replica of Dr. Pepper, but it's a bullshit replica, because dude didn't even get his degree. Why'd you have to drop out and start making pop so soon? The commercial for Diet Dr. Pepper says it tastes just like regular Dr. Pepper. Well, then they fucked up. I went to a doctor. All he did was suck blood from my neck. Don't go see Dr. Acula. I want to hang a map of the world in my house. Then I'm going to put pins into other locations that I've traveled to. But first I'm going to have to travel to the top 2 corners of the map so it won't fall down. You know, people think I'm into sports just because I'm a man. I'm not into sports. I mean, I like Gatorade, but that's about as far as it goes. And by the way, you don't have to be sweating and holding a basketball to enjoy a Gatorade. You could just be a thirsty dude. Gatorade forgets about this demographic. I'm thirsty for absolutely no reason. Other than the fact that liquid has not touched my lips for some time. Can I have a Gatorade too, or does that lightning bolt mean no? Yeah, I'm not into sports. If I had athlete's foot, my first reaction would be, that's not my fucking foot. I don't want to have my face on the cover of a Wheaties box. I want to have my face on the cover of a Rice Krispies box. Snap, crackle, Mitch, and pop. Hey, how the fuck did he do that? Hey, in Hollywood, it's all who you know, and I know crackle. I saw on HBO they were advertising this boxing match. They said, it's a fight to the finish. That's a good place to end. Every McDonald's commercials end the same way, right? McDonald's commercials end like this. Prices and participation may vary. Now, I want to open a McDonald's and not participate in anything. I want to be a stubborn McDonald's owner. I say, cheeseburgers? Nope. We got spaghetti. And blankets. But we are not affiliated with that clown. He attracts too many children. Hey, this joke's on the first CD, but I added a new line, so I can't fucking rob you of this one. I got an ant farm. Them fellas didn't grow shit. I said, come on, what about some celery? You fuckers don't farm. Plus, if I tore your legs off, you would look like snowmen. That's the part that's not on the old seat. Hey, you can smoke in Minnesota clubs, right? Can you?
You can.
I can. Oh, who the fuck am I? Mitch Hedberg, that's right. I like to smoke a pipe because it's the punchline indicator. Whenever I take a hit of the pipe, you fuckers should be laughing. Not yet, though. I haven't said shit. I'll give you an example. You know when they show someone on TV washing their hair under a waterfall? That's fucking bullshit, man. Because that thing would knock you on your ass. No, you didn't laugh? All right. Who's that guy who's got the cool laugh up here? I hope that fucker's mic'd. I hate for this show to go unnoticed. Only problem with having a distinctive laugh is I know exactly when you're not laughing. Oh, distinctive laugh doesn't think that joke was funny. Yeah, so I think we should only get 3 honks a month on the car horn because people honk the car horn too much. 3 honks, that's the limit. And then someone cuts you off, you press your horn, nothing happens. You're like, shit, I wish I went to see Ricky on the sidewalk. Oh man, I gotta do, as a headliner, I gotta do 45 minutes of comedy. That's a long time. That's a sitcom and a half. For Christ's sake. I've never seen a sitcom and said, I want to see that character for 15 more minutes. So I'm sick of myself, and I know some of you are sick of me already. It's a long time to stand up here and say, hey, listen to me, fuck, ha ha. Don't talk or you'll get kicked the fuck out. I got a great job. I can talk for 45 minutes straight. If someone says one word, you're fucking out of here. That's too much, man. I'm not that cocky, goddammit. Go ahead, talk, but just use your hands. I got a business card because I want to win some lunches. That's what my business card says. Mitch Hedberg, potential lunch winner. Give me a call, maybe we'll have lunch. If I'm lucky. Hey man, I did a radio interview for XM Radio. Nobody heard it. Come on, who has XM Radio? Hey, I'll be damned, it's growing in popularity. They said, you can swear on XM Radio. No shit, because nobody can hear it. You can swear in the woods, too. I want to climb a mountain, not so I can get to the top, because I want to hang out at base camp. That seems fucking fun as shit. You sleep in a colorful tent, you grow a beard, you drink hot chocolate, you walk around. Hey, you going to the top? Soon. I had a paper route when I was a kid. I was a paper boy. I was supposed to go to 2,000 houses or 2 dumpsters. I saw a lady with a flower. She was plucking out the petals. She was saying, he loves me not. Thank God the flower can't talk. What would it say? Fuck, that hurts. Fuck, that hurts as well. Fuck, leave me alone. I'm no longer pretty. And he loves you not. I could have told you it had an even number of petals. I think they could take sesame seeds out the market and I wouldn't even care. I can't imagine 5 years from now saying, damn, remember sesame seeds? What happened? All the buns are blank. They're gonna have to change that McDonald's song. 2 all beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a bun. How does a sesame seed stick to a bun? That's fucking magical. There's got to be some sesame seed glue out there. Either that or they're adhesive on one side. Take the sesame seed out, remove the backing, and place it on the bun. Now your bun will look spectacular. What does a sesame seed grow into? I don't know. We never give him a chance. What the fuck is a sesame? It's a street. It's a way to open shit. You think when the guy came up with the idea to invent a bong, a black light popped up over his head? I shouldn't do this joke because it's gonna ruin my cover, but I like the FedEx driver because he's a drug dealer and he don't even know it. And he's always on time. I remixed a remix, it was back to normal. There's a commercial on late night TV for this thing you attach to a garden hose. It says, you can water your hard to reach plants with this product. Who the fuck would make their plants hard to reach? That seems so very mean. I know you need water, but I'm gonna make you hard to reach. I will throw water at you. Hopefully they'll invent a product before you shrivel and die. Think like a cactus. So you can have this product for 4 easy payments of $19.95. I would like to have a product that was available for 3 easy payments and 1 fucking complicated payment. We can tell you which payment it is, but one of these payments is gonna be a bitch. The mailman will get shot to death, the envelope will not seal, and the stamp will be in the wrong denomination. Good luck, fucker. That last payment must be made in wampum. My fake plants died because I did not pretend to water them. I think animal crackers made people think that all animals taste the same. What does a giraffe taste like? A hippopotamus. I had them back to back. I'd hate to be a giraffe with a sore throat. God damn it anyway. See, I write jokes for a living, man. You know, I sit at my hotel at night, I think of something that's funny, then I go get a pen and I write it down. Or if the pen's too far away, I have to convince myself that what I thought of ain't funny. I walked by a dry cleaner at 3 a.m. The sign said, sorry, we're closed. You don't have to be sorry. It's 3 a.m. and you're a dry cleaner. It would be ridiculous for me to expect you to be open. I'm not gonna walk in at 10 a.m. and say, hey, I walked by at 3, you guys were closed. Somebody owes me an apology. This jacket would be halfway done. Yeah, I bought myself a parrot. The parrot talked, but it did not say I'm hungry, so it died. I get a cold sore, I hate to say it, Minnesota, but in a cold sore, I put Carmex on it, because Carmex is supposed to alleviate cold sores. I don't know if it does help, but it will make them shiny and more noticeable. It's like cold sore highlighter. Maybe they could come up with an arrow that heals cold sores. I fucking hate arrows, man. They try to tell me which direction to go. It's like, fuck you, I ain't going that way. Line with 2/3 of a triangle on the end. Imagine being killed by a bow and arrow. That would suck. An arrow killed you? They would never solve the crime. Look at that dead guy. Let's go that way. I like to hold the microphone cord like this. I'll pinch it together, then I'll let it go, then you hear a whole bunch of jokes at once. I tried to walk into Target, but I missed. I think the entrance to Target should have people splattered all around. Then when I finally walk in, the guy says, can I help you? Just practicing. Let me think now. Yeah, I hate dreaming because, you know, when you want to sleep, you want to sleep. Dreaming is work, you know? Like there I am laying on my comfortable bed in my hotel room. It's beautiful. Next thing you know, I have to build a go-kart with my ex-landlord. I want a dream of me watching myself sleep. Hey man, I went to the Home Depot, the other day, which was unnecessary. I need to go to the Apartment Depot. Which is just a big warehouse with people standing around saying, hey, we ain't gotta fix shit. Look at all the limes in this goddamn thing. This fucking thing is tropical. Look at the limes, how they float. That's good news. Next time I'm on a boat and it capsizes, I will reach for a lime. Like I'll be water skiing out a life preserver. People will say, what the fuck? And I pull out a lime. I'm saved by the buoyancy of citrus. Every book is a children's book if the kid can read. I got an oscillating fan at my house. The fan goes back and forth. It looks like the fan is saying no. So I like to ask it questions that a fan would say no to. Say, do you keep my hair in place? Do you keep my documents in order? Do you have 3 settings? Liar! My fan fucking lied to me. Now I will pull the pin up. Now you ain't saying shit. I didn't go to college, but if I did, I've taken all my tests at a restaurant because the customer is always right. All right. That joke's better than you acted. Perhaps it's not. Maybe it's dumb. It could be. I hear you, man. I'm not a fucking genius, for Christ's sakes, I'm fucking just trying to tell some jokes. Shit. Who the fuck are you? That track is number 14 and it's called Attitude. I don't have any children, but if I had a baby, I would have to name it, so I'd buy a baby naming book, or I would invite somebody over who had a cast on. When I play the South, they say y'all in the South. They take out the O and the U. So when I'm in the South, I try to talk like that so people understand me. Hello, can I have a bowl of chicken noodle? Come on, I'm in the South, you understand? I'm in the South and I want some spa. I stubbed my toe. I need to lay down on the kitchen. I need to get the facts of the South. I saw a commercial for an above-ground pool. It was 30 seconds long. You know why? Because that's the maximum amount of time you can depict yourself having fun in an above-ground pool. If it was 31 seconds, the actors would have said, what the fuck am I supposed to do now? The water's only up to here. What should I do? Throw the ball back to Jimmy? Or put some goggles on and look at his feet? I can't even drown my kneecaps. I like the public hot tub at the hotels, the whirlpool. I like to go there when there's a guy in there already. I say, hey man, do you mind if I join you? He says, no. Then I go and I turn the whirlpool heat up. Then I come by and I add some carrots and onions. Then I say, hey man, just simmer for a while. Sit there. As an adult, I'm not supposed to go down slides. So if I end up at the top of a slide, I have to act like I got there accidentally. How'd I get up here? God damn it! I guess I had to slide down. Whee! That's what you say when you're having fun. You refer to yourself and some other people. I'd like to see a forklift lift a crate of forks. It'd be so damn literal. You're using that machine to its exact purpose. That machine has been misunderstood for years. I don't know how to fix a car. If my car breaks down and the gas tank does not say E, I'm fucked. But if the gas tank says E, I get all cocky. I got this one, don't worry about it. Let me grab the toolbox, AKA wallet. I'd be a shitty auto mechanic if someone brought their car into me and said, my car won't start. Well, maybe there's a killer after you. I had a job interview at an insurance company once, and the lady said, where do you see yourself in 5 years? I said, celebrating the 5th year anniversary of you asking me this question. I walked by a spy shop, you know those places that sell surveillance equipment? Every time I walk by a spy shop, I think, I need to put some surveillance on somebody. Rick's been acting fishy. I need to buy a little camera. I need to buy a safe that looks like a Coca-Cola can. Or better yet, a safe that looks like a spray and wash can. That would create better situations. Hey Mitch, can I use a spray and wash? Yeah, if you want to spray your shirt with documents. I've never stayed at a bed and breakfast, and I don't think I would, because I figure you stay at a bed and breakfast, by the end of the day, you start to get hungry. Is that all you got around here? Then you need to direct me to a chair lunch dinner. I'm gonna open up a chain of chair lunch dinners, put them right across the street from the bed and breakfast. Say, come on over about 1. But you have to leave at 11, because you're not sleeping in the fucking chair. We're gonna have to sweeten some of these jokes. You know what sweeten means, right? That's a showbiz term for add sugar to. Anyway, I was in Ireland performing, and that's right, that's why I left, because fuckers go woohoo. And I got sick of that shit. I can't take woohoo anymore. And I'll be goddamn if they're not here too. But anyway, in Kilkenny, Ireland, they don't have anything American over there. It's very cool. But they did have a Subway sandwich shop. That was the one thing that had American. And that became the American embassy to me. I would go out to a bar, piss off an Irish dude, and have him chase me to the Subway. Say, dude, I'm sorry, but you're out of your jurisdiction. But you can have a cold cut combo, though. Now, this is my second part of my Subway 2-part joke. I was in downtown Boise, Idaho, and I saw a duck, and I knew the duck was lost, because ducks ain't supposed to be downtown. There's nothing for them there. So I went to a Subway sandwich shop. I said, let me have a bun. But she wouldn't sell me just the bun. She said I had to have something on it. She told me it's against regulations for Subway to sell just the bun. I guess the 2 halves ain't supposed to touch. So I said, all right, we'll put some lettuce on, which they did. They said, that'll be $1.75. I said, it's for a duck. They said, all right, well, then it's free. See, I did not know that. Ducks eat for free at Subway. Had I known that, I ordered a much larger sandwich. Let me have the steak fajita sub. But don't bother ringing it up. It's for a duck. There are 6 ducks out there, and they all want sun chips. I find that ducks' opinion of me is very much influenced over whether or not I have bread. A duck loves bread, but he does not have the capability to buy a loaf. That's the biggest joke on the duck ever. Like if I worked at a convenience store and a duck came in and grabbed a loaf of bread with his beak and walked out, I would let him go. I would say, come back tomorrow, bring your friends. When I think of a duck's friends, I think of more ducks, right? But shit, he could have like a beaver in tow. Because if you're an animal, you want to have a beaver as a friend. Because they have some kick-ass houses. That shit is on the lake. Lakeside my ass, lake on. Now if I was to give a duck bread, I'd give him Pepperidge Farm bread, because that shit's fancy. It's wrapped twice. So you open it, and it still ain't open. That's why I don't buy it. I don't need another step between me and toast. I got a fire alarm at home, but really it's more like a 9-volt battery slowly drainer. Do you want to slowly get rid of your 9-volt batteries? Then buy this circle. I have no problem not listening to the Temptations, which is weird. Listerine hurts, man. When I put Listerine in my mouth, I'm fucking angry. Germs do not go quietly. If you're watching a parade, make sure you stand in one spot. Don't follow it. It never changes. And if the parade is boring, run in the opposite direction. You will fast forward the parade. Xylophone is spelled an X. That's wrong. Xylophone X, I don't fucking see it. It should be a Z up front. Next time you have to spell xylophone, use a Z. And if someone says, hey, that's wrong, say, no, it ain't. If you think that's wrong, then you need to have your head Z-rayed. It's like X wasn't given enough to do, so they had to promise him more. Okay, you won't start a lot of words, but we will give you a co-starring role in Tic-Tac-Toe. And you will be acquainted with hugs and kisses. And you will mark the spot. And you will make writing Christmas easier. And incidentally, you will start xylophone. Are you happy, you fucking X? Hey, you know what keeps me from acting? Fucking auditions. But I got to be in a movie. I had a small scene in the movie. But I got to act with Peter Frampton. He was in the movie. And we had to smoke pot for our scene. But it was fake pot. Do not buy pot on a movie set. But I got to smoke fake pot with Peter Frampton. That's a cool story. It's as cool as smoking real pot with a guy who looks like Peter Frampton. I've done that way more. Now, Peter Frampton is a musical legend, but I don't know his music. So when you meet a legend and you don't know his body of work, you have to divert from that fact. Hey, Peter Frampton, do you like toast too? Yes, as do I. It's warm and crispy. And a perfect place for jelly to lay. Now stay away from me, Frampton. I ain't got shit to say to you. You know, I'm sick of following my dreams, man. I'm just gonna ask where they're going and hook up with them later. That's right. That's right. Get some applause on that CD. Thanks a lot. Have a good night, all right? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate the laughs, man.
Okay, thank you. I haven't been on the show yet, so I have to figure out where I am. It's crazy backstage. There's a lot of ghosts. Getting in street clothes. I saw a lot of ghosts saying, hey, that was a good job to each other. All right. So, this is my friend said to me. He said, I think the weather's trippy. I said, no, man, it's not the weather that's trippy. Perhaps it's the way that we perceive it that is indeed trippy. Then I thought, man, I should have just said, yeah. All right. I want to hang a map of the world in my house. And then I'm going to put pins into all the locations that I've traveled to. But first I'm going to have to travel to the top 2 corners of the map so it won't fall down. I get a cold sore, I hate it. I put Carmex on it. Carmex is supposed to heal cold sores. I don't know if it does, but it will make them shiny and more noticeable. It's like cold sore highlighter. Maybe they could come up with an arrow that heals cold sores. I hate arrows, man. Don't you? Hey, imagine being killed by a bow and arrow. That would suck. An arrow killed you? They would never solve the crime. Look at that dead guy. Let's go that way. I like waffles. Waffles are like pancakes with syrup traps. A waffle says to the syrup, hold on now. You ain't going anywhere. Don't even be trying to creep down the side. Just rest in these squares. If one square is full, move on to the next one. When you hit the butter, split out. I'm sick of soup of the day, man. It's time we make a decision. I need to know what soup from now on is. Hey, when Gatorade has a commercial, they always have like a guy playing sports. I don't think you have to like be playing sports and sweating to enjoy a Gatorade. I just think you can be a thirsty dude. Gatorade forgets about this demographic. I'm thirsty for absolutely no reason, other than the fact that liquid has not touched my lips for some time. Can I have a Gatorade too, or does that lightning bolt mean no? I do play golf, though. I suck at golf. I never got a hole-in-one, but I did hit a guy. And that's way more satisfying. Why'd they do that shot? You see that? They showed my shoes for a second. Put it back. All right, forget the rest of that joke. I had a lot more on the golf, but I'll save it for, maybe it'll bring me back. I'd like to go fishing and catch a fish stick. That would be convenient. I would only have to reheat it. You know, there's a fishing show on TV, they catch a fish, but then they let it go. They don't want to eat the fish, but they do want to make it late for something. Where were you? I got caught. No, you didn't. Let me see the inside of your lip. You know when a company wants to use letters in their phone number to be catchy, but oftentimes they use too many letters? Like, give us a call down here at 1-800, I really enjoy carpeting. It's too many letters, man. Do I have to dial them all? Hello, hold on, I'm only on enjoy. How did you know I was calling? You're good, I can see why they hired you. I like the hotels that have the rotating restaurants. You know, I've never been in a rotating restaurant, but one time I took my girlfriend to a merry-go-round, I put her on it, and I gave her a burrito. All right. It's my last joke right here. I got an oscillating fan at my house. You know, the fan goes back and forth. It oscillates. Looks like the fan is saying no. So I like to ask it questions that a fan would say no to. So, do you keep my hair in place? No, you don't. Do you keep my papers in order? That's another right answer. Do you have 3 settings? Liar. Thank you, all right? Thank you.
And support Mitch Hedberg. And what I'm doing is just waiting until Mitch gets in position to come on stage. And I think he's waiting intentionally to make me embarrassed. That's what he's doing. The Laugh Stop has been here 20 years. Isn't that great? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm extremely proud, and the Laugh Stop is extremely proud to present Mitch Hedberg. I have to record the CD, so I have to tell all the jokes I have. Because I want to put them. I've never recorded a CD before. I've told a lot of these jokes before. But I got to put them on a CD now, see? So it's all going to spread it out. All these jokes on the CD right here. These are the CD jokes. I thought of it today. I whittled the list down today. These are the jokes that I could think of today, which means they are the CD jokes. I might think of another one that won't be on this list, and I'll throw it in a moment of spontaneity that you won't be able to detect. Because you won't notice that it's not on the list. But I will be proud of the spontaneity, and you'll see it in my stride. So don't fuck up the bass tonight, Chuck, because we're on a CD here. Just fucking keep it going. Don't fuck up a scale. This joke's all gonna go right here. So I wish I could play Little League now. I'd kick some fucking ass. I'd be way better than before. Good backup now. All right. That joke kicked off the CD right there. Kind of weak, man. I got an ant farm. Them fellas didn't grow shit. What about some carrots maybe for me? I like carrots. I dressed up for the CD. I haven't slept for 10 days because that would be too long. How long can a CD be? Alright. I might have to do 2 tonight. I know, I'm kidding. That'd be too much comedy for me. My apartment is infested with koala bears. It's the cutest infestation ever. Way better than cockroaches. When I turn on the light, a bunch of koala bears scatter. And I don't want them to, you know. I'm like, hey, hold on, fellas. Let me hold one of you. And feed you a leaf. Why the koala bears? They're so fucking cute. Why do they have to be so far away from me? We need to ship a few over, and I will apprehend one and hold them. All right, and pet him on the back of his head. I've always wanted to have a suitcase handcuffed to my wrist. All right. It's not a full joke there. That's filler. Filler. One of the lists is bending up. I can't read it. Alright. Last week I helped my friend stay put. It's a lot easier than helping someone move. I just went over to his house and made sure that he did not start to load shit into a truck. My friend asked me if I wanted a frozen banana. I said no, but I want a regular banana later, so yeah. A guy told me he liked cherries, but I waited to see if he was going to say tomato before I realized he liked cherries just. Alright, that joke was ridiculous. That's like a carbon copy of the previous joke with different ingredients. I don't know what I was trying to pull off there. That one might be edited. I can edit the jokes. I have a few cavities. I don't like to call them cavities. I like to call them places to put stuff. Do you know where I can store a pea? Yes, I have some locations available. I got my hair highlighted because I thought some strands were more important than others. I wrote my friend a letter using a highlighting pen, but he could not read it. He thought I was trying to show him certain parts of a piece of paper. Check that. I saw some $2 bills today. They were for sale for $8. Something went severely wrong there. What happened? It spun out of control. Now it's worth 8. Still says 2. I missed a 2. I could break a 2. All right. Yeah, if the jokes go down, Chuck, pick it up. You know what I mean? I might need you here. And I had my palm read. I wrote something on it first to see if she would read that too. All right. I mumble a lot off stage. I'm a mumbler. If I'm walking with a friend and I say something, he won't hear me. He'll say, what? So I'll say it again, but once again he doesn't hear me. So he says, what? But really it's just some insignificant shit that I'm saying. But now I'm yelling, that tree is far away. If you boat a lot, you're known as a boating enthusiast. I like to boat, but I just don't want to ever be referred to as a boating enthusiast. I hope they call me a guy who likes to boat. I'm fucking lazy. I want to be a race car passenger. Just the guy who bugs the driver. Say, man, can I turn on the radio? You should slow down. Why we gotta keep going in circles? Can I put my feet out the window? Man, you really like Tide. Some of those responses, some of those laughs in class I'll use for other jokes that didn't work. I will make it seem as though you fuckers laughed at unfunny shit. I'm gonna use you. I'm gonna make a whole joke of unfunny jokes and put your laughs into it, and then list you individually on the CD. These people don't like funny jokes. Or they you should never tell someone they have a nice dimple because maybe they were shot in the face with a BB gun. Where are all the Doring photos? I've never seen one. Alright. That joke's not really laid out. It refers to before and after. Say, I was on the Craig Kilborn show, and the next day I flew to Minneapolis. I was at the airport, and a guy came up, he said, dude, I saw you on TV last night. But he did not say whether or not he thought it was good. He just confirmed that it was on television. So I turned my head away from him for about a minute. Then I turned it back. I said, dude, I saw you at the airport about a minute ago. You were good. Say, get your priorities crooked. That's my sister. That's what I tell her. She's too straight-laced. I say, get your priorities crooked. Alright. That's dumb, right? I wrote a letter to my dad. I was going to write, I really enjoy being here, but I accidentally wrote rarely instead of really. Well, I wanted to use it. I didn't want to cross it out. So I wrote, I rarely drive steamboats, Dad. There's a lot of shit you don't know about me. Quit trying to act like I'm a steamboat operator. I know this letter took a harsh turn right away. Hello, Dad. At the end of my letters, I like to write, P.S. This is what part of the alphabet would look like if Q and R were eliminated. I got into an argument with a girlfriend inside of a tent. That's a bad place for an argument, because then I tried to walk out and slam the flap. How are you supposed to express your anger in this situation? Zipper it up really quick. Fuck you. If I was a locksmith, I'd be fucking pimping that shit out. So what's going on, man? Tell you what, I'll trade you a free key duplication. The joke made me laugh before I could finish it, which is good because there's no ending. I fucking covered it up. I think Bigfoot is blurry. That's the problem. It's not the photographer's fault. Bigfoot is blurry, and that's extra scary to me. So there's a large, out-of-focus monster roaming the countryside. Run, he's fuzzy. Get out of here. Gotta go. I have an underwater camera in case if I crash my car into a lake. But at the last minute, I see a photo opportunity of a fish. that I have never seen. All right. One time a guy handed me a picture and said, here's a picture of me when I was younger. Every picture is of you when you were younger. Here's a picture of me when I'm older. You son of a bitch. How'd you pull that off? Let me see that camera. What's it look like? I got a roommate. I live in New York City. I got a roommate to save money. But see, I fucked up because I'm 31. I'm too old for a roommate. And I fucked up severely. I signed a year lease, too. I really fucked up. It's like I wrote a joke that didn't work, but now I have to tell it for a year. So see, my roommate said, he goes, I need to shave and use the shower. Does anyone need to use the bathroom? It's like some weird-ass quiz where he reveals the answer first. Yeah. Every time I go and shave, I assume there's someone else on the planet shaving. So I say, I'm gonna go shave too. Sometimes I wave to people I don't know. Very dangerous to wave to someone you don't know because what if they don't have a hand? They'll think you're cocky. Look what I got, motherfucker. This thing is useful. I'm gonna go pick something up. I drank some boiling water because I wanted to whistle. Yeah, because you lost your wallet, it's hard to dance. Hey, I just lost my wallet, but fuck, this song is funky. Fuck it. Alright. That shit's no good, boy. This is the CD called Hit and Miss. I got a robe. It's not a robe really, it's just a towel that fits me. My sister wanted to be an actress. She never made it, but she does live in a trailer. She got halfway. So she's an actress, she just never called to the set. On a traffic light, green means go and yellow means yield. But on a banana, it's just the opposite. Green means hold on. Yellow means go ahead. And red means where the fuck did you get that banana at? Sometimes a hotel this day have a mini bar. A mini bar is a machine that makes everything expensive, right? And when I take something out of the mini bar, I always fathom that I'm going to replace it before they can check me off and charge me. But they make that shit impossible to replace. I go to the store and say, "Do you have Coke in a glass harmonica?" "Do you have individually wrapped cashews?" Can't please all the people all the time, and last night all those people were at my show. I'm against picketing, but I don't know how to show it. I need that sporadic applause on the CD, boy. That applause will be duplicated. It's gonna be after every joke. The CD is gonna be 6 hours long. 6 jokes. Just looped laughter. I like to close my eyes on the stage because I've drawn a picture of an audience enjoying the show more on the back of my eyelids. If carrots got you drunk, rabbits would be fucked up. I like vending machines because snacks are better when they fall. If I buy a candy bar at a store, oftentimes I will drop it so that it achieves its maximum flavor potential. I bought a $7 pen because I always lose pens and I got sick of not caring. I think pickles are cucumbers that sold out. They sold their soul to the devil, and the devil was dill. These jokes are stupid. I bought a donut and they gave me a receipt for the donut. I don't need a receipt for the donut, man. I'll just give you the money, then you give me the donut and the transaction. We don't need to bring ink and paper into this. I just can't imagine a scenario where I'd have to prove that I bought a donut. Some skeptical friends, don't even act like I didn't get that donut. I got the documentation right here. Oh, wait, it's at home. In the file. Under D. Sometimes I wake up and I think I should start wearing a beret. But I don't do it. One day I'm gonna, though. You bet your ass. I will have a beret on. That's ridiculous, but it's true. I always fight with wearing a beret. Is it time? Sometimes I make some money doing comedy. I made $3,000 opening for the Neville Brothers, and they paid me in cash, so I had $3,000 in my front pocket. And that was a bad situation, because then I started to buy ridiculous shit. Like I bought a snake bite emergency repair kit. Then I said to my friends, don't even worry about snakes anymore. And then my friend stepped on a worm. I said, lay down. Snake bite emergency repair kit is a body bag. Onions make me sad. A lot of people don't realize that. When I'm cutting onions, I'm sad because the plight of onions has been sad. But people don't realize I'm actually crying. They think I'm just reacting. This CD is going to be full of jokes that were better in a year. So that's shit. I was walking down the street with my friend and he said, I hear music. As though there's any other way you can take it in. You're not special. That's how I receive it too. I tried to taste it, but it did not work. When I travel with my box, my radio, I stuffed the cord inside the battery compartment. From an outsider's point of view, it looks like I got it all wrong. No. Okay, that joke's gonna be good because I'm gonna take all the words out and add new words. That joke will be fixed. Sometimes at night I fall asleep with my clothes on. I'm gonna have all my clothes made out of blankets. You know they call corn on the cob, right? But that's how it comes out of the ground, man. They should call that corn. They should call every other version corn off the cob. It's not like if you cut off my arm, you would call my arm Mitch. But then reattach it and call it Mitch altogether. Chocolate makes me happy, I had to admit it. I had a Velcro wallet in a casino. That fucking noise drove the shit out of me, man. That casino losing money, bust out the Velcro wallet again. It's like a fucking sound of my addiction. I love to gamble, you know. Booked myself in Las Vegas at the casino. The Riviera Hotel has a comedy club. There's 4 comedians on the bill. And we all have similar hair because we're all using the Riviera in-house shampoo. So we all have equal shine and bounce. It's a 2-in-1 shampoo. And 2-in-1 is a bullshit term because 1 is not big enough to hold 2. That's why 2 was created. But with 2-in-1, it would be overflowing. The bottle would be all sticky and shit. People ask me what words mean, you know. They say, what does composition mean? Some people would say, put it in a sentence, but I need a little more. Put it in a play. I hate when a joke don't kill, you know. I'm supposed to get big laughs. Every joke's been pre-approved as funny by me. That joke didn't work, right? As a comedian, you have to start the show strong and you have to end the show strong. Those are the two key elements. You can't be like pancakes, all exciting at first, but then by the end, you're fucking sick of them. A waffle is like a pancake with a syrup trap. I put fruit on top of my waffles because I want something to brush off. You know, I have a cheese shredder at home. That's a positive name for a cheese shredder. They don't call it by its negative name because nobody would buy it. Sponge ruiner. Because I wanted to clean it. But now I have little bits of sponge that would melt easily over tortilla chips. I know a lot about cars, man. I can look at a car's headlights and tell you exactly which way it's coming. I say the word totally too much. I use the word totally way too much. I need to change it and use a word that is different but means the same thing. Mitch, do you like Submarine sandwiches? All encompassingly. Because I wanted to clean it. But now I have little bits of sponge that would melt easily over tortilla chips. I know a lot about cars, man. I can look at a car's headlights and tell you exactly which way it's coming. I say the word totally too much. I use the word totally way too much. I need to change it and use a word that is different but means the same thing. Mitch, do you like Submarine sandwiches? All encompassingly. I did a special for Comedy Central, and I'd take a physical, it was a verbal physical, a bunch of yes and no questions, but they were strangely worded. Like, have you ever tried sugar or PCP? This shirt is dry clean only, which means it's dirty. Thanks, that's Chuck there. How about a round of applause for Chuck? He does. I figured out teen beauty tricks because I read the magazines as the teen beauty tricks. All you do is you take a product that's meant for something else and use it for something else. That's the trick. How do I get rid of acne? Well, you know that shower scrub? Put it on a zit. Alright, how do I get rid of a rash? Well, you know that glue for bird cages? Just use that. That's the trick right there. That's a dumb joke, man. Fuck. What do I think I am? Open mic on a CD recording. Fuck. Oh, that's right. That's not... Any joke that doesn't work, Chuck wrote for me. It's not true. I have to live and die by my jokes. I just hope that any joke I say, if you don't think it's funny, that you don't hate me. That's the problem, you know? I always feel if I tell a joke that doesn't get a laugh, I feel as though people who once liked me no longer do. The audience crowd can be fickle. Once they like you, you had to keep telling funny jokes. As soon as you don't, you're done. It's like a fucking tightrope. I've seen a human pyramid before. It was very unnecessary. The club owner here, when he comes to town, he hooks up with drugs. Like, he'll give you cocaine and pop brownies. But last time I was in town, he gave me a drug for attention deficit disorder. Because he's afflicted. But I'm not. So what happened to me was I suddenly had an extra long attention span. And people would be telling me a story, then the story would end, and I get all mad and shit. Come on, man, there's gotta be more to that story. I'm on pills here. I have a friend who's a juggler, and when I go to his house, I don't like to take food from him if it's in threes. He has 3 apples left. I guess I can't have one. Won't want to fuck up the practice routine. Alright. I have a hotel room and my friend comes over. He says, can I use the phone? I said, certainly. He said, do I need to dial 9? Yeah, especially if it's in the number. You can try 4 and 5 back to back real quick. I don't inhale a lot of THC these days. I ate too much THC yesterday. I got high on THC, which is, I don't get that high on that much these days. So when I'm really high on THC, it's scary. Like, I was scared of an elevator yesterday because I was too high. The elevator was freaky. All right. I don't have time for that. I gotta let the elevators not be scary. They have to remain unfrightening. Once they get scared, I have to remain on the ground floor now. Alright. I use the stairs. Alright. My lucky number is 4 billion. That doesn't come real handy when you're gambling. Come on, 4 billion. Fuck, 7. Not even close. I need some more dice. 4 billion divided by 6, at least. Snake eyes now. I just said snake eyes. It's a gambling term. Oh, it's an animal term too. Popsicles are for the summertime. I like to play blackjack. I'm not addicted to gambling. I'm addicted to sitting in a semicircle. I just realized how useful this table is. Because of this table, everything's a little bit closer to me. But I take it for granted. Let's try to act like it's just like the floor. But it's not. It's a little higher. I was in a park, I saw a kid flying a kite. He was so excited that his kite was in the sky. I don't know why, that's what they're supposed to do. Now, had he had a chair on the other end of that string, I would have known. Imagine trying to fly a chair. You'd have to run like a motherfucker. It's my 1 hour of slow time, so just stay with me to the end of this recording. As soon as we press stop, you can be angry. Till then, just bear with it. I spent a lot of money to buy this tape that it's being recorded onto. It was gold plated. I got my necklace. A necklace pulls my hair every now and then. It's weird. I think someone's behind me. It's my necklace. If you had a friend who was a tightrope walker and you were walking down the sidewalk with him and he fell, that would be completely unacceptable. I don't own a cell phone or a pager. I just hang around everyone I know all the time. Someone needs to get a hold of me, they just say, Mitch. And I say, what? And turn my head slightly. hope the next time I move, I get a real easy phone number, something that's easy to remember. Something like 222222222. I would say sweet, and then people say, Mitch, how do I get a hold of you? I say, just press 2 for a while. And when I answer, you will know you will press 2 or no. Some companies like to spell out a word, so you call them up and remember the name, but they use too many letters, because they can't edit it. Give us a call at 1-800 I love brand new carpet. I like to press all the buttons, Just spell that fucker out till the bitter end. And if the operator's still there, God bless her. I never say God bless her on stage. That's gonna be edited. God bless her. What the fuck is that? That's not my style. I'm not the kind of guy who says God bless her. We leave that to other comics. Other comics say God bless her way better than I do. I say it badly. I was on that 70s show, one episode, and I put it on my acting resume. Before that, my acting resume... It was my first acting gig, and I put it on my resume. My acting resume before that was sparse. It was full of bullshit. I had to make things up. Acting experience. Okay, when I play pool, if I make a shot, I act like I'm not surprised. I had a bad audition, I acted like I didn't care. So as a comedian, I always get these situations where I'm auditioning for movies and sitcoms, As a comedian, they want you to do other things besides comedy. They say, all right, you're a comedian, can you write us a script? Act in this sitcom. They want me to do shit that's related to comedy, but it's not comedy, man. It's not fair, It's as though if I was a cook and I worked my ass off to become a really good cook. They said, all right, you're a cook. Can you farm? I wrote a script and I gave it to a guy who reads scripts, and he read it. He said he really likes it, but he thinks I need to rewrite it. I said, fuck that. I'll just make a copy. I go to Kinko's. Because Kinko's is my favorite copy center if I had to pick one, because they're open 24 hours. That's great. Like if it's 5 a.m. and then I decide I need 2 of something, I'm covered. Sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night in a cold sweat. I say, oh shit. Oh yeah, Kinko's. No problem. That will not remain singular. I just injured my teeth on a CD. I injured my teeth. I hate flossing. I just wish I had one long curvy tooth. It didn't need to be split up. They didn't have to make separations with me. But then my tooth would have fell out. It would have been bad. Chuck's bringing it down. All right, that's fine. I like it. You don't think I didn't notice, though. I don't want to watch because I want my arms to weigh the same. So when someone asks me what time it is, I just have to tell them something that's happening, hoping that will help. What time is it? That guy's eating a hamburger. Shit, I have to be somewhere. I'll meet you when that guy's eating a hamburger. Fuck, which guy? You'll know. That'd be cool if you could eat a good food with the bad food, and the good food would cover for the bad food when it got to your stomach. Like you could eat a carrot with an onion ring, then they would travel down to your stomach, then they would get there, then the carrot would say, it's cool, he's with me. I saw a soda pop for $1.20 a 6-pack. That price fucks with your head. Because then you start to think that you're going to sell pop. Suddenly I got things of pop with me. What's going on, Mitch? Not much, man. Looking to buy some pop? It's 50 cents a can. It's not refrigerated. Because this is a half-ass commitment. This my friend said to me, he said, I think the weather's trippy. And I said, no man, it's not the weather that's trippy. Perhaps it is the way that we perceive it that is indeed trippy. Then I thought, man, I should have just said, yeah. Remember that joke I did about the cord going into the battery compartment of the radio? That was a fucking good joke. No, it wasn't. It didn't go over. So that's all right. I saw this guy driving a car. He either worked for Domino's or he was borrowing the car. I knew that. I lost my memory, but I have ink. So. All right. I have a girlfriend named Lynn. She spells her name L-Y-N-N. And my old girlfriend's name is Lynn, too. She spells her name L-Y-N. Every now and then I fuck up. I call my new girlfriend by my old girlfriend's name. And she can tell because I don't say as long. I opened up a yogurt. Underneath the lid it said, please try again, because they're having a contest I was unaware of. But I thought I might have opened the yogurt wrong. Or maybe Yo Play was trying to inspire me. Come on, Mitchell, don't give up. Please try again. A message of inspiration from your friends at Yo Play. Fruit on the bottom, hope on top. When everyone's clapped, Chuck changed it up. You weren't even clapping at me, you were clapping at something he just did. That's what I think. I think you guys are laughing and clapping at me. Chuck's fucking killing. He's doing good. I saw a band in LA and the band was having an off night and some people started throwing tomatoes at the band. I thought, who would throw a tomato at a band? That's bad. But then I thought, who would bring a tomato to a show? That's even worse. Don't throw a tomato at a band. Because what if they really like tomatoes? They'll think you're enjoying them. You guys are kicking ass. Here's a tomato. The tomato is a universal sign of not enjoying a performance. Plus, I like it on sandwiches. I had the man at Subway put tomatoes on my sandwich because I didn't like the way he was making it. I don't know what that meant there. That part was ad-libbed. I'll take it back. I think foosball is a combination of soccer and shish kebabs. Foosball fucked up my perception of soccer. I thought you had to kick the ball and then spin round and round. I can't do a backflip, much less several, simultaneously with two other guys that look just like me. If you wear leather pants around, people will make fun of you inevitably. So you got leather pants on. I like to make fun of people who have skin on their legs. Ah, you're wearing skin. Whatever. That's dumb there, boy. Fuck. Help me out, Chuck. Fuck, don't make me fall into a hole of poorly thought out material. I never joined the army because at ease was never that easy to me. Seemed rather uptight still. I don't relax by parting my legs slightly and putting my hands behind my back. That does not equal ease. At ease was not being in the military. I'm eased, bro, because I am not in the military. I'm extra at ease. I play tennis. The thing that's depressing about tennis is no matter how good I get, I'll never be as good as a wall. I played a while once. They're fucking relentless. How's the bass picking up on the recording? Do you have those little red bars that indicate how things are going on the pickup department? So you might be monitoring the bars to make sure the recording is going well. The club, when they want you to get off stage, they turn on a red light. That indicates that you have 5 minutes left. Some clubs will hold up a candle in the back, man. That's the worst method, because you're up here drinking. Then you look in the back, you see a floating candle. Oh shit, this place is haunted. I can't be funny when I'm fighting. On the back of a box of Ritz crackers, it has all these suggestions as to what to put on top of the Ritz. It says, put some lunch meat up there. Try some peanut butter, man. But I like crackers, that's why I got them, man. You got no faith in the product itself. On the back of a bag of lunch meat, it has all these suggestions as to what to slip underneath the lunch meat. Slip some bread under there. It's too slimy and cold to be held onto. I think Pringle's initial intention was to make tennis balls. But on the day that the rubber was supposed to show up, a big truckload of potatoes arrived. And Pringles is a laid-back company. They said, fuck it, cut them off. I'm almost done, I think. How much time have I done? 45 minutes? All right, good. So, if you don't, it's 6 people ain't gonna convince me to. See. Sorry, see.
So I'm gonna hang out for a little bit. Are there speakers in the bathroom? All right, well, fuck it, let's do it. I'll save my more physical stuff for later. This is all audio. These people in the bathroom. How's it going in there? That's old shit. You know, this improv sign is all over. All the improvs have it. And the one in Tempe, Arizona, the improv in Tempe, the sign is made out of gold. I swear to God. And at the end of the week, the dude wasn't going to pay me, so I stole the M. Because the M seems like it weighs the most. Followed by the R. Then the P. The P was one little thing away from being just as heavy as the R. Then I had a gold M, and I said, you want to buy a gold M? And the dude said, no, what the fuck do I need a gold M for? Well, how about a gold W? I had a bad set here last night, and they added an E to the end of the sign. Now let me ask you this. Why do you think there's a brick wall behind comedians? Maybe in the old days, there was a wolf that did comedy, and he wasn't that funny. All the old clubs had straw in the back. But the wolf would have a bad set, and then huff and puff, and fuck shit up. Then we went to Sticks, and once again, he huffed and puffed, and the motherfucker fucked shit up again. Now we're at Bricks. The wolf ain't funny, but he can't do shit. That's the improv fairy tale. When I was in the DC Improv, they would use my name for everything, and it was embarrassing. Like, after the show, I'd go hang out in the green room, and like, there'd be maybe 2 people who wanted me to say hi or take a picture, but 2 people out of 200. And then they would get on the microphone and go, ladies and gentlemen, we need to clear out the showroom. Mitch Hedberg is not here anymore. For 2 fucking people. So that means 198 people were saying, who the fuck gives a shit? Then they would say, it goes on, listen to some more. Then they would say, ladies and gentlemen, please do not yell Mitch's jokes during the performance. Because like one guy yelled a joke out and I got upset because he was too drunk. Anyway, fuck it, I gotta work on that. But it's so fucking funny. They were using my name and making me look like an asshole. Trust me, it's hilarious. Go into my head, then come back out and tell me I'm wrong. I got a door deal here. I'm working for 50% of the door, and then tomorrow I'm working for 50% of the door, and then on Sunday I'm gonna have a door. I think I'm gonna go with the screen door, because it's open, but not for mosquitoes. They gave me a table here. This is the best thing ever. I enjoy having a table. This stool was not a good table because it's too puffy. Shit was falling off. You ever notice tables don't have a cushion on top? Because the butter would fall off. Or the salt and pepper. You guys know what I'm talking about? I don't. See, someone's got a hat that they're not wearing. Either that or that table is fucking hip. That's a downtown table with a Kango. Man, that table's badass. Either that or it has a bald spot. I like this thing that they put on the table. You keep the souvenir glass. What else would you do with the souvenir glass? You always keep souvenirs. I picked up some souvenirs. Let me see them. I left them. I wear glasses. I stopped wearing them this show because when you wear glasses and you talk to someone, you always think they're outside of a window. Like, hey, why don't you come inside? It's raining out. By the way, I smoke a pipe, tobacco, not weed, but you can't smoke in California in restaurants unless it's part of your act, so I had to make this part of my act. So here's how it is part of my act. I have a pipe. Now, remember that show, My Three Sons? That'd be funny if it was called My One Dad. That'd be funny if you were a drummer and you accidentally grabbed 2 magical wands instead of drumsticks. You're pounding out the beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh shit, my bass player is now a can of soup. Sorry, Rick. I mean cream of mushroom. I'm sick of soup of the day. It's time we make a decision. I want to know what the fuck soup from now on is. I got a vest. If I had my arms cut off, it would be a jacket. I saw a lady on TV. She was born without arms. Literally, she was born with her hands attached to her shoulders, and that was sad. But then they said, Lola does not know the meaning of the word can't. And that to me was actually kind of worse in a way, Not only does she not have arms, but she doesn't understand simple contractions. It's very simple, Lola. You just take 2 words, you put them together, then you take out the middle letters, and you put a comma in there, and you raise it up. I got an idea for sweatshops. Air conditioning. Problem solved. Hey man, I would imagine the inside of a bottle of cleaning fluid is fucking clean. I've been traveling by hot air balloon. Those fuckers are unpredictable. And when does the gig start? Thursday? Is it downwind? No? Shit. Can we start it on Friday? You don't need a pilot's license to run a hot air balloon, do you? Anyone know that? Anyone here from New Mexico? But you don't need one, because someone came after you and said, hey, give me your license. It's fucking cut the sandbag. Here's my license, dude. It's a scissors. Snip. Later. I want to ride in a cold air balloon. I'm afraid of heights and I don't want to leave here. Well, then take a ride in my cold air balloon. Because we ain't fucking going anywhere. I bought an acre of land in South Dakota in the Badlands. I got me an acre of bad land. That shit is mean. Like it's land, so that means it's, like dirt that's horizontal. And there was an animal walking across it, and since the land was bad, it opened up and swallowed it. That's fucking dumb. If I had $1 for every time I said that, I'd be making money in a very weird way. Yep. If I was a headless horseman's horse, I would fuck with that dude. Yeah, we're going that way. We're not headed towards the hay. Imagine if the headless horseman had a headless horse. That would be fucking chaos. We need a head. Oh, I got a new headless horseman joke. I'd hate to be the headless horseman's dentist. You wouldn't make very much money. I love haunted houses. I want to open up my own haunted house, but there's too many. The market's saturated. I got to open up something else haunted, like a haunted motorcycle. Yeah, I know it ain't much, but sit on it. It'll scare the shit out of you. I think when people laugh for no reason. Like that lady over there. What am I drinking? NyQuil on the rocks. For when you're feeling sick but sociable. Now, is a hippopotamus, or a really cool opotamus? There's a billboard in Virginia. I don't know, there's many billboards. They have the lotto jackpot. It says, estimated lotto jackpot, 55 million. See, I didn't know that shit was estimated. That would suck if you won and go, oh, we were off by 2 zeros. We estimate that you are angry. That would suck if you became a priest and the day came where you had to fight the devil. You'd be like, shit, I didn't think that was for real. Yeah. Tried to sneak it in. Oh, I bet you do. Holy, don't think about the fact that there might be police around. You got some, what do you have, dope? You fucking doper? Arrest that dude! Room service is expensive, we all know that. I ordered 2 tiny boxes of Frosted Flakes, $34. Tony the Tiger was on the box saying, they're fucking expensive. So, there's a hotel that I saw that it was built into an old train station. So I asked the the lady, I said, does the train still run through here? She goes, no, of course not. But that'd be really cool if it did, because then someone called and said, I need a wake-up call. No, you don't. You will be up at 8, 9, 10, and 11:30. The conductor says, all aboard, and wake the fuck up. Hey, when I'm on my hotel elevator, I like to pretend like someone else's floor is wrong. Like if someone gets on and presses 3, I'm like, you're on 3? Dude, I don't think I can ride with you. My hotel is haunted. I saw a sheet lying on the floor. Must have been a ghost that had passed out. So I kicked it. I wish all my clothes were made out of blankets. That way if I fell asleep with my clothes on, fucking hey, I'm tucked in. Now when I was camping, I was looking for firewood, so naturally I was looking for the Duraflame tree. I want to go to a tent store. The guy said, what kind of tent do you want? 2-man, pup tent? Circus? As a kid, I used to jump out beds, but as an adult, I do not sleep on trampolines. I did not follow through with that theory. That'd be cool if Spider-Man shot hammocks instead of nets, you know? Hey, you're not a criminal, but you do need to relax. Now go find 2 trees that are close together. I like those blow-up beds. They brag about. This bed blows up in 3 minutes. A fucking mattress is already ready. But you can store it in your closet. You can store a mattress too in the fucking bedroom. You know the Tempur-Pedic bed? The Tempur-Pedic bed is from NASA, and it's spongy. And if you call, they'll send you a free sample. So I, of course, I ordered 1,400 free samples. And then I got some glue. So basically, I fucked over NASA. Which makes me scared of their space program. Steamrollers run shit over to make sure it's good. Like if they want to test the product, they'll run over it with a steamroller. How do you know the steamroller is good? Who ran over? That'd be cool if you lived with a monster. You would never get hiccups. Hey, this comedy is all part of my get-rich-slow scheme. And it's working. People say, Mitch, why'd you get into comedy? Were you funny? No, I was just good at holding ice cream cones. What's that, my man? It's empty, dude. I got something to put in your pipe, though. You're all about refilling shit. Do you work at a gas station? Yeah, I'll take another one of these, though. What's your name, sir? What, Phil? Oh, I was going to say Phil. That's perfect. Your name is Bill? What? No, you're lying now. You're full of shit. You're a plumber. Well, let me get to the question then. What do you do for a living? I guess we're doing this backwards. All right, what's the next answer? Okay, which way does shit run? These are too easy, man. Try to stump me, Phil. Which way? What's next? What's the next answer? Downhill. Which way is my career going, Phil? Aw, you fucker. Dr. Scholl makes foot products, right? And he's a doctor, which means he went to school for a long time. But it doesn't take a lot to figure out that stepping on a cushion will be more comfortable. That fucker wasted lots of time at school. Because I'd have bought that shit from a Mr. Scholl. Maybe even a Senor Scholl. I got New Balance shoes on, but they're old, so I might start falling. I don't know about that shit. I'm not fucking that, right? You know, back in the days of the guillotine, they never got to the two-blade guillotine, like Gillette. One blade comes down and picks your head up. The other blade slices through. A burrito is a sleeping bag for ground beef. My girlfriend works at Hooters in the kitchen. You know Benihana? They twist their knives and throw them up and they fucking cops and shit. Get Benihana to go. It's totally pointless. You go pick it up, did the dude do all that shit? Are you sure? Because if you did, I don't want that. I got a drive-through restaurant by my house. They say, we'll get your fast food, drive-through food to you in 30 seconds or less. That's too fucking fast, man. I didn't think they could top it. But you know what they did? Because the last time I was there, I saw a dude who looked like me eating what I was gonna order. Like, you motherfucker. We ordered a lot of chicken fingers, man. It was about 10 chicken hands, if you... I want a chicken thumb! It must be accumulating. No one ever orders them. I love carrot juice, but you know, I went to this one store and I said, you got any carrot juice? He goes, you mean orange? I said, no, carrot. He goes, no, well, carrots don't have juice. And he threw me a carrot. He goes, twist it. I said, fuck, he's right. What's that orange shit I've been enjoying? One time I was supposed to be on David Letterman, and it was the same night that Madonna was on, and Madonna went long, so I got bumped. But I got to eat cantaloupe backstage, so it was still cool. It was already cut up into bite-sized pieces. I got paid $900 to eat cantaloupe. That's fucking unprecedented. I rubbed that shit in my dad's face. I said, you never been paid that much to eat cantaloupe. You always had to do it for free. I like Texas, because Texas is the only state ballsy enough to have its own toast. I love Texas toast, but I do not have a Texas toaster. I've got to stuff that shit in. Texas toast, man. Fucking Idaho potatoes, Denver omelet, shit. Colombian coffee. Have some breakfast. You know the jellyfish are dangerous. Unless they're from Smuckers, then you want them to swim towards you. There's a jellyfish. Get away. Oh, it's from Smuckers. Swim towards me. And land on this English muffin. Now, if you're a fish and you want to become a fish stick, you have to have very good posture. You can't be a slouchy fish or you will be a fish clump. I had one anchovy, that's why I didn't have two anchovies. One anchovy fucks it up for the rest. You taste like shit, I know. Now, if you like anchovies, fucking go. Seahorses are slow. If I was in the ocean, I would not be a gambler on the horse races. Because you'd be there fucking days. You can't have seaweed as a house plant because you'd have to water it way too much. Hey, Mitch, you want to go out? No, I have to water the seaweed. Till when? Till forever. I ran some Evian water through a filter, the shit disappeared. It was so fucking pure. I'm an ice sculptor. Last night I made a cube. You know, during the summer they say drinks are ice cold? That would suck if a drink was ice cold, because then it would be impossible to drink, because it would be solid. Here's the pyramid, just ice cold. God damn it! I guess I can lick it. I wear a necklace now because I like to know when I'm upside down. This one commercial said, forget everything you know about slipcovers. So I did. And it was a load off my mind. And the commercial tried to sell slipcovers, but I didn't know what the fuck they were. You know, I read last year that MTV's Real World, they got 40,000 applications. That's amazing, man. Such an even number. Shit. The Guinness Book of World Records was just listed in the Guinness Book of World Records for being the book that has the most world records in it. Some guy laughed at that pretty hard. Me and that dude are hanging hard. I got a jump rope. That thing's just a rope, man. You gotta make the jump thing happen. There's a smart ass over there. I can feel it. I had a piece of Carefree sugarless gum and I was still worried. It never kicked in. I took it back to the store and said, bullshit. Hey, if you have dentures, do not use artificial sweetener because you will get a fake cavity. I can read minds, but it's pointless because I'm illiterate. I know what you're thinking. If I could read. I tried to add on to that joke. I got busted. Gotta squeeze a couple more laughs out of it. But it was not to be. I asked directions to the store. This guy said, oh, that's just a hop, skip, and a jump away. Well, that's not how I'm getting there. You got directions for those who are walking? I like when they say a movie's inspired by a true story, because that's weird. It means the movie's not a true story. It was just inspired by a true story. Like, hey, Mitch, did you hear the story about that lady who drove her children into the river and they all drowned? Yes, I did. And that inspired me to write a movie about a gorilla. I wrote down T-ski. What the fuck kind of joke is that? I have no clue. T-ski? What the fuck? Oh yeah, I remember. I want to go to a lake and put tea bags in there for like 100 of them for like a week. And then I'm gonna T-ski. Yeah, man. I'm sick of seeing squirrels on water skis. Shit. You better get off the water sports, dude. Winter is approaching. You better bury some walnuts. Or acorns. Fuck, I fucked up. Acorns, those little nuts with a cap. Acorn is like a nut that's in winter. Has a hat on it with a little beanie top. Acorns are fucking cute. How come we don't eat acorns? They're a nut, right? We eat walnuts and almonds. All right, thanks for the answer. Now not Italy. Yeah, actually it is Italy. It's Venice, Italy. They don't have streets, they have canals. So in Italy, Venice, Italy, we gotta keep the kids off the canals. In Venice, if you're not book smart, but you do know what's going on, you are canal smart. I got canal smarts, bitch. I was writing a letter, I had a problem. I said, Ed, how do you abbreviate Arkansas? He said, I don't know, just start spelling it, then quit. I was at the airport, I put my bag on the x-ray machine, I found out that my bag has cancer. It only has 6 more months to hold shit. I play guitar. I taught myself how to play guitar, which was a bad decision because I didn't know how to play it. So I was a shitty teacher. I would never have went to me. They say Flintstones vitamins are chewable. All vitamins are chewable. It's just they taste shitty. I'm glad they made Flintstone vitamins because I used to watch the Flintstones and go, man, I bet you if I ate that dude, I would be healthy. That's dumb, man. That's dumb. That joke's retarded. I walked by a record store, the sign out front said they specialize in hard-to-find records and tapes. Nothing was alphabetized. I was downtown in some town and they had a store. Then there was an open area. Then they had more stores. And it said in the open area, coming soon, The Gap. I'm like, fuck, man. It's coming soon and it's already here. Try not to smile on stage, but it's fun. Performing is fun. I spilled some vodka on the carpet yesterday, so we vacuumed it, then the vacuum was drunk. The Hoover could not vacuum in a straight line. That's a retarded joke, I know. But it's alright. A vacuum store is just like a guitar store. There's a bunch of vacuums hanging in the window to entice the vacuumist. But they do not attract the same clientele as a guitar store. Because if they did, the vacuum store would be loaded with a bunch of broke fuckers who just wanted to run the new vacuums. Let me try out that Hoover. Let me see $100, bitch. My second CD is in stores. When you have a CD in stores, you have to do in-store appearances. If nobody shows up, I just pretend like I'm shopping. That's how I shop. I sit behind a table with a pen. I want that. There's a lull. Lull. That word lull has too many L's in it. God damn it. Lull is almost all L's. L-U-L-L. Thank God for that U to break shit up. L is one letter away from being 4 L's in a... What? I thought I had a concept there, but then I realized, nope, you do not. See, some of these jokes need work. They're like half there. Unfortunately, you fuckers had to miss out on the good half. I am stiff. Medusa has looked at me. I'm turning into a pillar of salt. That'd be funny if, like, you know how Medusa, if you looked at her, you turned into a pillar of salt, like if you're eating and like, this isn't very salty. Hey, dude, look at that snake-haired bitch. Thank you. Not bad now. Thanks, snake-haired bitch. I'd like to make eye contact, but it's salty enough. Thank you, sir. Man, you guys always hand me the vodka in the hottest glass possible. I mean, I guess it's sanitary. Started out as cheers, and after drink 8, it ended in I want my money back. Sometimes when you're too drunk on stage, people get mad, you know, they say, can I get my money back? That'd be funny if people could get their money back for other shit when I was really drunk. Like, I saw Mitch Hedberg, he was drunk, and I want to return this saw. I wish they made fajita cologne, because that shit smells good. A fly was very close to being called a land, because that's what it does half the time. I got a belt that's holding up my pants, but it's fucking heavy, so it's weighing them down. If it weren't for the belt, my pants would be okay. But my belt holds up my pants, and my pants have belt loops that hold up the belt. What the fuck's really going on down there? Who is the real hero? My hair needs some gel. Gel's funny. You wash your hair, then you put gel in it. It's like, it's clean now, let me fuck it back up. I like when they say shampoo's volumizing, because man, my hair is fucking quiet. I want to hear what it has to say. Shampoo is like, quit combing us, that hurts. Oh fuck, I'm not gonna listen to you bitches much longer. I want to get disappearing ink that reappears later. You spray it on someone, fucking Mitch! Ah, you fucker. 10 minutes later, fucking Mitch! You know when you go to a bar and you want to wash your hands, so you go to the bathroom, and they don't have any hot water, you turn on the C knob, cold water comes out, you turn on the H knob, cold water comes out. It's like, fuck, you cheap bar. But I can accept that, but I just want to know what H stands for now. C obviously stands for cold, H must stand for, ha ha, dude. You thought this shit was hot, but it is not. Now go spread some germs. I want to walk around with an airplane-sized bottle of booze, those little ones, and act like I'm a raging alcoholic. Look, bitch. I need my medicine. Fuck you. I need another one of those. You got $1.75. Anyone here watch ESPN Classic? Yeah, I did. I saw a baseball game on there. The guy hit a foul ball. Fucking classic, man. I want to have a show that's called Where Are They Now, but it's about people who are really easy to find. Jay Leno, where are they now? Still in Burbank. Man, remember that movie, The Outsiders? Then one of the guys' name was Soda Pop, and at the time it was cool. It's not cool right now. If your nickname was Soda Pop, you would be dead. All right. That goes out to the old timers. I told the crowd last night to fuck off, but then I felt bad, so I said, all right, fuck back on. I re-invited him. I collect stamps. The easiest way to collect stamps is to not mail shit. How's the stamp collection going? Pretty good, ever since I stopped corresponding with you. know, batteries make shit seem substantial, don't you think? If you take the batteries out of a radio, it's like, this thing is a piece of shit, actually. Then you put the batteries back in, it's like, oh yeah. That has got the weight I need. It's all electronics. No, it ain't, it's fucking batteries. The thing's a plastic piece of shit. With one wire that goes to the battery, to the operation board. I know, I don't know what I was singing there. It's a new song, baby. It's called Operation Board. I never had a piggy bank, but one time I had some bacon that tasted an awful lot like change. Come on, fuckers. I want to walk off this stage feeling pride. I'm selling t-shirts after the show. They don't have my name on them. They're just Hanes 3-packs. I was at a restaurant. I saw a guy wearing a leather jacket. At the same time, he was eating a hamburger and drinking a glass of milk. I said, dude, you are a cow. The metamorphosis is complete. Don't fall asleep. I will tip you over. All right. Thanks a lot. Have a good time. All right, man? Thank you.